I'm feeling oddly kind of like image conscious, which is not my usual state, but that's where I'm at. But I can't really get up and shower, so we're gonna work with all this. Disability is not equal tragic, but ableism does equal oppression. Hello, peoples. I am Michelle. This is not my wheelchair Betty. I feel like my hospital bed needs a name because in the other videos I say this is my wheelchair bed. This is my hospital bed that has no name. Sure sad. Ow, I have a chest pain. And you're watching One Spoon Left, Rebels NYC. If you have any suggestions for the hospital bed name, put it in the comments because I'm open to it. I would also like to decorate this whole like blank space, like put like resist and decorate it. Like why can't a hospital bed also double as art? Anyway, so that's what's going on in my heart and brain and soul. What I want to talk about is when you don't quite fit into the system. This is something that I experienced while trying to get help. See, it's like if people have a stroke or if people they broke their hip or something. You know, technically speaking, more than not, it seems to be the theme in these rehab places, is that you can get stronger and then you can go back to walking and go back to more able-bodied standards. In fact, that's the goal, is to move people towards more able-bodied standards. Whereas me, I am disabled. I'm disabled as fuck, and I have no problem with that. I could do without certain aspects of my chronic illness, because it's a fucking pain in the ass. But otherwise, I don't mind being in a wheelchair represented. You know, I don't mind. You know, it's not an issue for me. What is a pain in the ass is ableism and the lack of accommodations and disability. That's the fucking annoyance of it. That's the burden of it. But no, being in a wheelchair is just another way for a body to be. And then so what happened was, so after 20 days of rehab, surprise, surprise, my body goes, that's cute. And I got a little bit stronger, because like I started out bedbound, right? And I got a little bit stronger. And then I had to step back and I was bedbound again. I got a little bit stronger, and then I was bedbound again. And that happened twice in rehab. And eventually they're like, well, you're here 20 days, and insurance is not going to cover any more of this. You need to go home. And I'm like, I am pretty much back to where I started. And that's when I started looking into nursing homes and assisted living. In New York City, at least, assisted living, besides being rather expensive, they don't allow wheelchairs, period. The rehab place did not allow motorized wheelchairs. Assisted living did not allow manual wheelchairs. And what happened was I found more and more that these nursing homes wouldn't take me because while I was not, quote, like functional enough for rehab, I was too functional for nursing homes. And there's like no fucking middle ground where maybe you're disabled and you're in that in-between place. This is where you can go. This place does not exist. I mean, of course, a lot of disability activists are very much like DIA focused and you know, and giving people the opportunity to go home. And I totally support that. That should be people's choice. I think my situation though is first of all, I really, sorry, it's my eye. I really benefited from being in a community environment when I was in the rehab place at least. And then I also cognitively did much better when I had these recreational activities. And sure, there's outpatient programs, but right now I'm mostly bedbound, so that means if I can't really get to these outpatient programs, if treatment is provided, if I can't sit up long enough to get to the program, you know, it would have been great if like it was much easier for me to get to recreational activities when they were within a complex or within a building, and that's where someone like me would really benefit from having this in-between place to go where I could live amongst the community, you know, still get the assistance and care that I need, which I would really love one day to see, like the for us, by us community home for disabled people. And just almost like I was, you know, like if we could me and Julia actually were half joking and half serious. If we could buy up an abandoned city or like a kind of like a ghost town, not like a woo, there's hauntings, but like I mean like you were like there's like it's empty, no one lives there anymore, and it's for sale, right? And then we can crowdsource that shit, and then like slowly but surely raise money and you know and just make us like this really awesome, mindful, intersectional disability community where people can live and work if applicable and create and advocate and just, you know, a place for us, man. There's a place for us. So that's it. What do you think? I've been in bed too long and now the cabin fever's setting in and my ass is really, really numb. And if you know of a good pillow for my back and my butt and my back and my butt, please let me know in the comments because my butt hurts.